Hello everyone, glad you're here and welcome to a bit of a different video. So, a few months ago, Beecroft uploaded a video to YouTube, or to his channel, saying some of his ideas about Payday 3 or upcoming updates. I mentioned this in my last video and I told him about it, that I'm actually planning on making this video, and he said yeah, go ahead, because honestly this stuff is a good idea to do. So I decided to write down a bunch of ideas in the last about week. I think I've been working on this. So I have about 28 ideas, and each idea has at least 1 to 5 or even 6 examples to like back that little thing up. Without further ado, let's get started because I've got a feeling I'll be here a while. So first things first on the list, to start it off, is more types of ammo for SMGs, LMGs and sniper rifles. So we have different ammo types for shotguns, such as explosive fire and all that stuff, but we don't have ammo types for like SMGs and LMGs and snipers. And I'm talking about like Full Metal Jacket, Tracer, just for a bit of fun, like Hollow Point, and there's even something called Rip Bullets, I think, yeah, which is basically like a copper flower that goes into your enemy. That's some of my examples: Full Metal Jacket and Hollow Point and Tracer, yeah, but there's probably a bunch of other things to include in that list, but yeah, that's some of my ideas for that. Number 2 is pretty self-explanatory. Make it so you can use bipods on sniper rifles. The amount of times I look at the 50 cal sniper rifle in the game, Thanatos, and there is a bipod that's out, but you can't use it. It's honestly annoying that you can't use sniper rifles with, or you can't use bipods with the sniper rifle. And if you do give the bipods to the snipers, make it so like you have 100% accuracy and stability, just like LMGs. Number 3 is grenade or poison grenades for the grenade launchers. I actually saw a mod of this. I thought it was a really cool idea. I was like, how is this not in the game? Because it's such a cool idea. And yeah, the examples for that I have is it will stun the enemies and make them throw up, just like the Kunai melee weapon, and the poison lingers around for like 5 to 8 seconds. Kind of like the crime spree cloaker poison thing, kind of like that. Next is number 4, which honestly is kind of a big one.
That's what she said.
Every time I get asked, what do you want in the next update, or what do you want in Payday 3, it's always this one. I don't know why, it just seems cool if this was actually in the game. This might be a little confusing, but bear with me. It says, have a 3rd tier for every top tier skill in the tree, and make it worth 12 points. So basically, Inspire, Hostage Taker, Graze, like the top tier skills on every single tree, basically. For example, Inspire will have no cooldown, but again, make it worth like 12 points because that's pretty overpowered if you think about it. Body Expertise will work on bulldozers. If you don't know, Body Expertise doesn't work on bulldozers, so make it a 3rd tier and make it actually work on bulldozers. Fully Loaded Ace, your teammates will get extra ammo capacity and make it stack as well. Iron Man Ace will give you the bulldozer outfit and 200% more armor, but your movement speed is cut down by 25%. And with Graze, I believe the affected area when you headshot someone is about 100 centimeters, which is not much. What about double that to 200 centimeters if it's the 3rd tier? And honestly, I don't know what you would actually call it. Probably like Ace Plus or something, I don't know. Something generic. But yeah, I don't know what you would call it, because there's obviously the basic skill, the Ace skill, and then the 3rd tier that I'm talking about. I don't know what you'll call it. Like I said, probably just Ace Plus, something generic, but I don't know. And number 5 on my list is probably on everyone's list, is a better graphics engine. So it's already been confirmed that Payday 3 is going to be on the Unreal Engine, but the one thing I fear is the game will be like completely different graphics wise, because I don't really think we need like a really advanced shading and 4K detail stuff. Like I don't think we need that, but it's just so good to see that the Unreal Engine is going to be used for Payday 3. So my fear is basically the game will look so different, and you won't get the same feeling, basically, because there's the same problem with the other games they had, which was obviously Raid is actually good in my eyes, but no one plays it, which sucks. The Overkills of Walking Dead. If you play it, it feels like it's actually from Overkill, which it was, because it has the same like animation type of stuff. But it was just so buggy, which I understand why, because you know they were rushing and stuff. But yeah, anyway. Let's move on. Number 6 on my list is fix VR. Oh man, VR is so fun, but I can't play it for more than an hour without feeling sick because everything is blurry in my eyes anyway, even though I have the graphics kind of up. Well, I can't have the graphics too high because it crashes. But yeah, it'd be nice to fix VR in that sense. My examples for this is less crashing and full body tracking, which would be so fun. If Payday 2 or even Payday 3 allows full body tracking in VR, that'll be so fun. And I guess optimization is probably a good thing too, because I have to have my settings on medium. Meanwhile, I literally have an i7, almost 64 gig of RAM, 2070 Super, and yeah, I had to go medium graphics on a 7-year-old game. Like, I'm just saying. Number 7 on my list is another thing that could be on everyone else's list, honestly, is more players. More than 4 players in a heist. Make it like 5 to 6 players in a lobby, then I'm happy. One of my favorite mods to play around with is the big lobby mod, because you can allow more players to play with you, more than 4 anyway. But it just crashes and crashes and crashes, which sucks, honestly. It really sucks. But be so cool to have at least 1 more player in the game at all times. Be so cool. Or even 2. Maybe that's too much. I think 5 is actually good. Especially how freaking difficult some heists actually are. Number 8 on my list is a better anti-cheat system. I don't have any examples for that because it's kind of self-explanatory. So there's probably a way to get a better anti-cheat system. So because at the moment it's okay, but it's not perfect. Like a lot of other things. Number 9 on my list is more things to do in the safe house. I know barely anyone visits the safe house, but it'd be nice to get some more things going in there. For example, more customizations for each room, like paint or different type of patterns. There could be like a 4th tier of every single room, because right now there's only 3. Make it there's a 4th tier and it makes things gold or whatever. And then there's more paint for the van as well. Be nice too. Oh, I forgot to mention, so I'm reading number 10 right now. Some of these things are actually really minor, and other things are actually, like I said before, like allowing more than 4 players. Or fixing VR, that's kind of up there. But some of these things are actually just for fun and kind of silly. But again, be nice for some people. Number 10 is you can pose your character in the main menu screen. This one, like I said, just for a bit of fun, and it's helpful for some people for like thumbnails for YouTube. So so number 11, I don't even know why this is here. I just realized that. I just knew I mind myself. When I wrote this one down, it was like 2 in the morning and I was so tired. So unique reloads for every single weapon in the game. That happens once every 10,000 reloads. Why is that there? Oh yeah, because I was thinking of Battlefield for some stupid reason. Because in that game there is some guns that have a unique reload that happen every like 10,000 reloads or whatever. I don't know why that's there, I'll be honest, but it's there. It might take a while because I said every weapon in the game. I don't know. Let's move on. Number 12 is more things to do with money. Oh man. So these days you can go on like a 10,000 or 100,000 crime spree and get all the money that you ever want, or that you ever need. And then you just have nothing to do with it. It just sits there. So I suggested to bring back the time where you have to like pay for skills or something like that, because again, if you did that, then you actually have something to do with the money. And the second thing I have is a few months ago, I think it was like almost 3.5-4 months ago now, Overkill was struggling, not struggling, but you know, dealing with like lawsuit things, because it's something to do with online gambling or whatever, because of the saves in the game. So they got rid of that and just replaced it with you get a free skin every week or every day. Now it was every week, and that's every day. This could have been something, but Some people on my Discord server disagreed with this, but yeah, I understand why. But you can buy Payday 2 skins on the Payday or the Steam market with in-game money, if that makes sense. Like, make every single skin a couple thousand or even $100,000 for blues, and then legendaries are like a few trillion or something. But then the people that actually make the skins won't get anything back from it, because that's what they do. Like, they make a skin, Overkill takes the skin, puts it on the Steam market, and then they get some money back for making it. So then they won't get paid basically for their work. That's the only problem I have with it. Maybe the person that makes the skins like this gets a unique mask or some sort of code, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's the one thing that people didn't like, and I understand why. Number 13 is each heister has a unique mild ability, or unique but mild ability, such as 5% more HP, 5% more armor, 15% more reload speed, 10% more movement speed, more stamina, more ammo. Again, I've seen some people say they don't like this idea because some reason, I forgot what it was. Maybe it'll be too overpowered or something, or I don't know. But in my opinion, it actually encourages people to play as different characters and not just one. So I think it's kind of a good thing. Moving on to number 14. Oh man, this one has the most examples besides number 17. Anyway, number 14 is a better stealth mechanics. Oh man, where do I start? I guess I'll start with each guard and civilian have their own detection meter, which is honestly strange to actually think that they don't actually have their own detection meter. Everyone in the map has a single, like, shares a meter, so yeah, be nice to separate them. And there's another thing too, guards and civilians will only see you if you're in their line of sight, because sometimes you can be behind someone and it will see you straight away, which in the real world is kind of true. Some people can feel other people's presence if they get close enough, but I don't know. I don't really know. The detection meter goes down slower, which is honestly more realistic if you think about it, because I'm pretty sure if you stand in front of a camera and get detected by 99% and then move out of the way, and then it just goes down, 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 now it's 0. So the person at the freaking cams is not suspicious at all. They saw someone with a gun or body armor or something, I don't know. So be more realistic if it actually goes down slower. If you sneak up behind someone and melee them, it will do like an assassination animation to them. By that I mean, like, your character will like crack the person's neck or knock him out or whatever. That'd be cool. That's in a lot of games, so it'd be nice to see that in this one. And the last example I have is a way to knock enemies out without killing them. For example, like I said, like knocking them in the back of the head or whatever. So let's move on to number 15, which is more community achievements, because it's always fun to grind those achievements. This is interesting. Number 16, Flechette rounds. I think it's how you pronounce it. Flechette rounds, or Flechette, I don't know how you say it. Rounds, which is the nail shotgun rounds, basically. Make them do bleeding damage to cops, because I think that'd be cool. Bleeding damage basically affects their movement speed, but they will still like start shooting you. The movement speed of them goes down and their accuracy goes down a bit. I don't know by how much. I'm just brainstorming at the spot right now. I don't even have anything written down on this one, so I'm just thinking right now. But yeah, it will slow them down, get rid of their accuracy, and it will be over in 5 seconds, 8 seconds, something like that. It'd be good, I think. So yeah, number 17, this is another big one.
That's what she said.
New weapons. So I have some weapons down here. So the first one is the DP12 double barrel shotgun, which is honestly such a cool looking weapon. It needs to be in the game, honestly. The other one is the 12-16 shotgun. I'll be showing pictures of them, so yeah, you would know. The next SMG this time is the TPS H41, and this one I actually have a grenade. So it's the pineapple frag grenade, which I believe is basically a grenade that has like 40 or 30 bullets all around it, and once it explodes it will shoot those projectiles everywhere. I think that would be cool to do as well, to have. And this last one is a bit of a strange one because it's actually off Call of Duty. It's the H&K G11, which another unique weapon to add to the collection of the game. So next is number 18 is new weapon skins. I have chrome and golden, and I think it'd be cool to have like stickers as well, such as like stickers of the heister's mask on the guns. I think that'd be cool as well, or even like a cloakum sticker or a bulldozer sticker. Oh god, I don't really want to say this one. Number 19. This is probably the most like strangest and bizarre idea I came up with. That's saying a lot. So, only on death sentence there is a 1% chance a SWAT turret will be replaced with a tank. I don't know how I thought of that honestly, but it's there. So examples are, it's very slow, but it will kill you in one shot, because obviously it's a bloody tank. So it has the same amount of armor as a SWAT turret, but it doesn't repair itself, and you can shoot it wherever. There's no like weak point or whatever, and obviously the weakness is explosives. So that's probably the most bizarre one, because, you know, replacing SWAT turrets with a tank. But like I said, there's a 1% chance of it actually happening, and obviously only on death sentence, so it's very unlikely to actually happen, but it's a really cool idea in my opinion. It might be a bit strange and too much, but you know. Number 20 is, some of you might know the Crackdown mod on the workshop. Not on the workshop, but last bullet. I really want that into Payday 2. Like, make Crackdown the new death sentence basically, but keep it so there is no damage fall off. Keep that one thing a death sentence, and then change everything else to Crackdown, and I'm happy. Because in my opinion, in some maps, Crackdown is too easy, I'll be honest. The reason why death sentence is a good challenge is because there is no damage fall off. Basically, you can get sniped by a bulldozer from the other side of the map from like 300 damage or whatever, and then you're gone basically. But in Crackdown, that will be like probably like an eighth of the damage probably. I don't know how it actually works, but I'm just throwing random numbers out. But yeah, it'd be so cool to see the new character, the Grenadier, in the game as well. So again, be nice, but I don't think it will happen. Number 21 is more character customizations, such as hairstyles, more clothes, and more colors and patterns for your masks. I did hairstyle because it's so funny to see some of the heisters bald. I'm pretty sure Beecroft wanted that as well, so he wanted a bald cap in the game. So next is number 22, which is more ways to interact with your teammates, such as ages ago there was a mod called Basic Voice, which basically allows you to say whatever in the game, like at any time, like hi, yes, no, and all that stuff. It'd be nice to have that in the game, but obviously don't make it like the actual basic voice, because in that mod you can control Bane for one, which you know you can't do obviously. So if they ever add basic voice to the game, it'd be so cool. But yeah, don't make it like the actual mod. Make it so the voice lines are locked to the character. And the other example was emotes, such as like waving, thumbs up, and all that stuff. Just don't add a freaking dab emote, please. I swear to God, if I see that, I'm leaving the freaking game. Number 23 is gameplay changes, and I have down being able to slide across the ground, being able to lean around corners, and bigger maps, and the day-night cycle. It's so cool to see. Next is number 24, and it's more game modes. Some of you might not know this, but my favorite custom map in the game is called Broken Arrow, which is a zombie map, and it would be so cool to see a zombie map game mode or whatever. It's so cool to see that. And it'd be also really cool to see something like Crime War, if you guys remember that. That mobile Payday 2 game, which is basically cops versus robbers. It'd be so cool to see that in the game. And then I have more mutators and more crime speed modifications. I really would love to see a zombies game mode. It's so cool. Number 25 is playlists for music. So I recently decided to go, every time I play Payday on a public game, whatever, I always now have it on random songs, because I want to keep cycling through the songs. But some of the songs are actually copyright on YouTube, so it'd be so nice to make a playlist of all your favorite songs and put them in a playlist and then listen to that, so it just loops through the game. And you just take out such as a Lasso, which is copyright striked on YouTube, so it'd be nice to get rid of that. Even though it's such a good song, it sucks, but I'd rather not get a copyright strike on YouTube. Number 26 is have certain mods in the game. The only two examples I have is CustomFOV and HUDs. So because the in-game custom FOV or the in-game FOV is okay, but it's not good for my opinion anyway. So I always use custom FOV and have it on 1.8, sometimes 1.9. Actually no, it's 1.7. Yeah, I have it on 1.7 and sometimes on 1.8. Number 27 is better bots. Give the bots more boosts, like they have the quick hands and ammo and HP and all that stuff. Give them more boosts so they're better. Better path noting, because sometimes when you're going solo and you just have bots and you die, they take forever to get to you sometimes. It's so annoying. So the last thing on my list is better animations, or better and smoother animations, I would say. Like, such as for melee, throwables, deployables, and weapon animation. For melee, have more variety in the animations, I guess. Throwables, I don't really know, honestly, but it's there anyway. Deployables, it'd be nice to see your character actually like grab whatever deployable that you have and stick it down onto the wall, onto the ground, or onto the wall, or whatever. It'd be so cool to see that. And if your character is like setting up the thermal drill, it'd be nice to see that. I think I said this before, but the problem of having first-person animations like that is if you have something that speeds it up, then your character will be moving super quickly and unrealistic like. It's either that or the animation will just cut like midway. Which is, yeah, I guess a problem. So that's why they don't have that stuff. So yeah, that's all the ideas I had. That took me 42 minutes of talking. My throat is sore. I'm not used to talking for this long, honestly. So in summary, I think the mods I would, or the things I would like to see in the game is the third tier for every single top tier skill in the game, such as Inspire, Body Expertise, Fully Loaded, Aced, and Iron Man and all that stuff. Different types of ammo for SMGs, LMGs and stuff. I think that'd be cool as well. And maybe fixing VR. Probably the stealth mechanics be nice too. Like guards and civilians have their own detection meter. Guards and civilians won't see you if you're not in their line of sight. The detection meter go down slower. A way to knock out enemies and stuff like that. I think the weapons be cool too as well. Just now thinking that. So yeah, that's about it for me. Hope you guys like this video, and if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments, and I don't know, share this video with Overkill and see if some of these things actually get in. Which I doubt it, but it'd be so cool to see some of these ideas in, like the ones I mentioned at the very end. So yeah, hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. My voice is dead.